Hello, my dear friends. So today I say hello from St. Jacobs Bay in New Zealand, and I hope while I'm doing this video the sandflies will not eat me. They are all around me. So I thought I would like to send you a message. Last message I have sent only in German. It had been about just a very short message about becoming still and just receiving messages from inside. Just very simple messages like how do I feel at this moment and where I am and what is around me. So I think this is a very, very simple, very important way of becoming aware with how I feel and where I am and what is surrounding me. So at the moment the sandflies are surrounding me, but also this beautiful bay with beautiful clouds in the hills. And anyhow, so today I would like to speak a little bit about the subject of trust. So I came to this idea because while traveling again and again, there are people asking me how I can do that, traveling alone in Australia and New Zealand, and having the trust in people, trust in that everything will go fine and I manage and so on. So in fact it's not about the necessity to be courageous enough to do such things alone, but I was reminded that this is a very important subject for everybody, to be in contact with yourself and to trust in yourself. And not only trust in yourself, but trust into life and trust into other people and trust into your intuition. And so in my daily life, many people come to me and ask me for help. Many people who are suffering from problems like depression, crisis, fears, and so on. And many of these people express also that they have not felt in their life really the connection with their own inner world or with the soul. And usually what I'm doing first is helping people to be in contact with their own heart. So it's very good that we have our head with our mind. Of course, this helps very often in daily life when I have to decide certain things, like now, for example, am I going to rent this car? Is this a good price? And do I feel able to drive this car and whatever. So very, very important things we can work out with our mind and analyze and decide. But for the inner contact and for contact with your own path, with your inner important messages, contact with your soul, it is, according to my experiences, it's very good to go into contact with your own heart. And while you're going into contact with your heart, first of all, you become still. So you start to sense, how does it feel when I'm in contact with my heart? And after a while, you can start also asking your heart for something. You have maybe questions, or you like to receive a message. And most people who practice this with the time, they also feel, there is the contact to my soul. So for many people, this is a way of coming into contact with a soul. And many people, first of all, when I'm in contact with them, they don't know how to be in contact with their soul. And in this time in the world, there are so many problems with so-called disorders like depressions and fears. Many people also feel like tired in this life, or even want to end this life. And in fact, in German we would call this soul diseases. In fact, I really don't know if there is an expression in English similar to this, but for me this is very obvious that there is a lack of contact with your own soul. And so through the contact with your heart and becoming still, and also moving inside your important subjects or questions, then also you can come to this connection with your soul. And people who go on with this practice, then they can also feel there is also more contact. There is also the possibility to contact other souls, or coming into contact with a soul guide or spirit guide. And this is not about religion or a certain structured way, but it develops for each person in a very personal way, and each person can find the very clear personal connection with the spirit guides. So for some it looks like spiritual in the sense of connection to religions, but for many others it can be also the connection with Mother Earth, with the elements, or with spirit animals. So there are many ways how you can feel your connection to the inner world, and the inner world in the end can help you to understand what is the next step on your path, because this is so important for so many people to realize what is the next step. Maybe it's not so much about what is a huge message for the destination, but more what is the next step. And I would like to encourage you, just with my some words, to trust, to go inside, be still, receive the message from your heart, and realize and feel that there is a contact with your soul and so-called spirit guides, and then you will receive something, you will feel something, and then it's so important that you trust it and go for it, and not just take it like a nice meditation and a nice experience during meditation, and then going on in the world with the same old patterns and maybe same old fears, or same old, let's say, sometimes it's also a kind of, it looks like laziness. I just call it like this. I don't want to judge anybody. I just observe that also many people, and I think also many of you, can be called spiritual people. So people who practice certain spiritual things, and maybe some of you are also therapists or teachers or coaches. And so, I mean, we are all human beings, and it's always a question when we perceive our inner messages, if we really go for it, or if in the end we stay home and think, oh my God, no, this is too much, or no, I cannot do that, or whatever. So I think we would love to see our beautiful Mother Earth as the beautiful Mother Earth with joy and love, and really enjoy being on Earth and being together with other beings, with other human beings, and with the animals, with the elements, with everything. So we would love to really, really enjoy this, and I think therefore it's very important that each of us is doing the steps which are perceived as messages from our inner guidance, from our heart, from our spirit guides. And so that's my little message for today. And before the sandflies eat me totally, I finish and wish you all the best. And I send you all my love. Bye.